Today is a really, really special day. What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. Every sneakerhead that's been in the game for a while, they have a story to tell about a shoe that really means a lot to them. Actually, a lot of people that have big collections have stories to tell about multiple pairs of sneakers, where they got it, what they had to do in order to get their hands on it. Some people had to drive far distances, fly far distances. Some people have a crazy story that has to do with how they were able to acquire a shoe. But part of what makes this culture and this community so special is the emotional ties that are associated with the memories that we have that have to do with the favorite pair of sneakers in our collection. That being said, pretty much every sneakerhead out there that's worth his salt has what's called a grail. A sneaker beyond all sneakers that you can only hope one day to get your hands on, either because it's very expensive or it's very rare, or a combination of the two, which is normally the case. Today, I'm proud to announce that we're going to be taking a look at my grail, and that after 20 years of searching high and low, I finally have been able to find and buy my grails. Without further ado, let's take a look. Now, we're gonna do this one a little differently today because I actually wanted to experience opening the shoe with you guys, looking at the shoe, and then we'll do the regular intro to the shoe and talk a little bit more about it. So, y'all don't understand. This is crazy that I'm even holding this box in my hand. All right, first things first, we have to take a look at this box. OG box that came with the sneaker. First of all, the guy that I found these sneakers from did a phenomenal job with having the shoe, maintaining the shoe after all these years. Anyway, we'll take a look at it. But again, starting off with the box here, silver Air Jordan box. If you're a sneakerhead, you know this era right here. This is around the 98, 99, 2000-ish era when Jordan Brand was doing the all silver boxes. So this grail actually didn't even come with a replacement box, came with the OG box, which makes it that much better. Taking a look at the size tag here, my size, I was able to find the grails in as well, which is even doper. This is back when boxes used to just say Air Jordan on them with that white, black, Carolina blue color code. Man, this box is really delicate. Like, all this stuff is super delicate in here. The guy actually packed it, which is really dope here. He packed it with plastic bubble wrap. The whole thing was wrapped in plastic, which is really, really crazy. Original paper in here. Again, all the paper is all, kind of yellowed now. This paper was probably white to begin with back in the day. And there they are. There they are. All right, let's do the regular intro. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is my grail, the Air Jordan 14 OG in white, Carolina blue, and black. Now, this looks like just a regular Air Jordan 14 OG, all white upper. Instead of the red hits for the candy canes or the other color hits that you guys are used to seeing, this particular pair has Carolina blue hits going down the midsole and going down into the toe box of the shoe. I call them teeth. You can call them what you like. I love how on the OGs, you have this nice tumbled leather going down the quarter panels of the shoe on the lateral and medial side, mixed in with that really nice grain leather going around the collar of the sneaker and around the toe box. Really, really nice. These sneakers were obviously made back during a time where you can tell that Jordan still really cared about the quality of their sneakers, because even after 20 years, these sneakers look fantastic. Moving around to the medial side of the sneaker, again, it's pretty much the same here. Same venting on the quarter panels of the sneaker, same detail as the lateral side. Can't forget about that Jumpman emblem at the top of the lateral side of the sneaker right there. You can tell this one actually has a tiny little hit of Carolina blue right above that Jumpman symbol as well. On the tongue of the sneaker, you get that classic Jordan 14 tongue here. Jordan in Carolina blue with that Carolina blue plastic rod going through the top of the tongue here. Roman numeral 14s in Carolina blue on the back of the tongue as well. Very, very soft leather going underneath the mesh netting on that tongue as well. On the back of the sneaker here, of course, rubberized tire-like looking tread on the rubber here with that Carolina blue 23 with the Jumpman right above it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but February 22nd, 1999. The production date on these. White laces with the silver metallic lace tips on these. On the insole of the shoe, clean, plain white with that black Jumpman logo right there on the heel, which is crazy that for these OGs, the way that I found them, these are in dead stock condition, if you guys couldn't tell, and they even have that full Jumpman on the heel. Really, really rare find. Last but not least, all white outsole with the carbon fiber midfoot with that white Jumpman emblem here and that black 14 emblem up here in the toe. And that's pretty much it for the sneaker itself. Now, let me tell my story about why these are actually my grails. And I'm gonna try to do this without shedding a thug tear. So 1999 into the year 2000 was kind of a rough time for me and my family. My mom had actually just gotten divorced, but she still wanted to give me, my brother, my sister the life that she knew that we were kind of accustomed to while she was with my stepfather. We had a big, beautiful home, 2 cars in a garage, beautiful suburban lifestyle, all that good stuff. So during this time, I was kind of in the phase where a lot of my friends were really getting into the Jordans. Now, I lived out in the suburbs. I wasn't really the one that, you know, we couldn't afford the Jordans. And even if we could afford the Jordans, my mom wasn't buying them for me. So I just didn't have them. But when my mom got divorced, she did want to do something a little special, a little bit nice for me. So she took me down to this clothing store that also sold sneakers. I don't even remember what the name of the store was at this point. I know that the store is probably long gone somewhere in St. Louis. And I found this outfit, white Nautica shirt with baby blue writing on it, some blue jeans, and these sneakers here, the Jordan 14 white and Carolina blue. Now, at the time, I didn't realize that these were actually a really limited release. And I was doing some research online and come to find out these were actually made as a UNC PE version of the sneaker, which made it even more rare. But apparently some people said a couple of pairs showed up on East Bay, and apparently a couple of pairs showed up at some select locations around the country. Apparently, a pair or two, I guess, showed up at this sneaker store in St. Louis. The moment I saw this sneaker, I fell in love with the shoe. I had liked other sneakers up to that point, but none like these. There was something so special about this white and Carolina blue. I thought it was so clean. So my mom said, okay, I tell you what, the sneakers are pretty expensive. At that point, I think the sneakers were somewhere around $150 or something like that. Pretty expensive for my mom to afford at the time, but she said, I'll go ahead and put them on layaway for you. We'll pay on it and then we'll get them out later. Time went on, and unfortunately, my mom was only able to get up enough money for me to get the outfit. So I got the Nautica shirt, I got the blue jeans, but I never got the sneakers, and the sneakers had to stay in the store. I was devastated. I'm not gonna lie about that. I was really hurt about it. I really wanted the shoes, and I was ready to go and stun all my friends at school, and instead I had to wear some Nikes. Now, it was the best my mother could do, so absolutely no diss to my mother. I know a lot of you guys understand the single mother struggle out there. It is what it is. But as I got older and I started making my own money, I set out to find this sneaker. I even posted tweets about it up to Nike and Jordan brand, even as far back as 2015, saying, hey, if you guys ever want to re-release a shoe, consider this one. Needless to say, I never got a response from Nike or Jordan brand, and the sneaker, of course, never retroed in this colorway, never re-released in this colorway ever since it originally dropped back in 1999. So a couple of weeks, I was talking to a friend of mine that actually was looking for her grail, and I thought to myself, you know, it's been a little while since I looked for that sneaker. Maybe I should hop on eBay real quick and see if I can find it. Lo and behold, here the sneaker was. It was on a guy's account that he actually had a lot of vintage sneakers, really old stuff. So you guys may be seeing some more vintage sneakers because I got a feeling me and that guy are going to be doing a lot more business. He wears my size. He's an avid collector, and a lot of his shoes are in really fantastic condition like these here. Plus, the guy's name was David, and my first name is David as well. I call myself Kari. That's my middle name for Bakari. That's my middle name. Long story short, I say all that to say that the moment I saw these, they were in my size. They were dead stock. They came with the original box. It was a sign. I had to have them, and I got them. How much they cost me? That's gonna stay between me and that seller, but I'm gonna just let y'all know, they weren't cheap. But they're a grail, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And now, I have my grails. I have them in my possession. These are my babies. They're getting insurance on them and the whole 9 yards. And I'm probably not even gonna rock these. I might put a couple of on-foot looks on my Instagram channel. So if you are not following my Instagram page at @LyricalPhetish, make sure you go ahead and follow it. I'll probably be posting up some shots of these shortly. But other than that, these are destined for a clear case somewhere and they'll be shown off. So if I see you at a sneaker con or a sneaker show somewhere, hey, I might bring them with me and I might be able to show everybody else that's there as well. So I made it through that story. Now, sound off down below. Let me know what you guys' grails are. If you have your grails, tell me the story of how you got your grails. And if you don't have your grails, sound off down below and let me know what your shoe is that you just have to get your hands on no matter what the price and no matter what you have to do to find them. Let me know. Of course, while you're down there in the comments, be sure to click on that subscribe button. We would love to welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat like these, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a few minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Air Jordan 14 in white and Carolina blue. And until next time, I'm out. Can't believe I got these.